et du pouvoir, en compagnie pour la 8e fois de Robert De Niro, ainsi que du scénariste des Affranchis et d'une nouvelle venue dans la famille, Sharon Stone, nominée d'ailleurs aux Oscars pour ce film. Tout de suite, Casino Royale avec le maître.
I had one of the biggest casinos in Las Vegas to run for 10 years.
The idea of casino is really about trust and betrayal and dreams. There's no doubt about it.
Can I trust you? Can I trust you? Can I trust you?
Well, in this particular picture, I try to give you an idea of what the gambling world is like, rather than just a game. One game, blackjack or baccarat. I really tried to give you the sense of what a casino is like, what it's like to run a casino, what it's like to be in charge of running a casino. I'm not that interested in how the games are played. I'm interested in how the whole business runs. But here you have the whole background of America, really. And in a funny way, these guys, these men, and these women amount to the final end of the Wild West, almost like cowboys and gunslingers. The freedom of individuality to a certain extent, all gone when they lose their paradise, when their Vegas is destroyed with them. They're the ones who destroy it.
And what do you say to people that say that your movie is a kind of sequel of Goodfellas, a kind of best-of of your
Well, at first
cinema?
I embrace that. I say, yes, to a certain extent, it is the style of Goodfellas. It's the same writers, Nick Pileggi and myself, the same actors, Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci, and they aren't playing missionaries in this film. They aren't playing show business performers. They are playing gamblers and gangsters. And Nick Pileggi is an author who deals primarily in that world. And I've made pictures like this to a certain extent a few times, Mean Streets, Goodfellas. There's a little bit of it in Raging Bull, but not much.
We got a problem.
Will Casino be your last movie about the mob?
On this level, yes. On this level, yes. You never know. There's so many fascinating stories about these men and women that there's another whole way to do another one. Maybe sometime more of a personal story or something with one character. I'm not sure. Just one event, maybe.
What do you exactly feel when filming the violence? For instance, the torture scene.
Well, you understand that these scenes are all true. We didn't make up. I didn't say to Nick Pileggi, Nick, I did not say this to him. Nick, let's do a scene in which Nicky Santoro puts one poor guy's head in a vice. He squeezes his head in a vice. That happened. Nicky resorted to putting this man's head in a vice. This is the kind of man who's running Las Vegas. And the more gold you see in the movie, the more blood you should see. Because that's the basis of it. That's what's really behind it, the greed.
He's a loose cannon.
Were you obliged to cut several scenes because of the ratings? No?
In the process, part of the American process is working with the ratings board. And sometimes it becomes very public. And people always say, they made you cut it. They made you cut it. They don't make you do anything. You work within that system.
I've been told, baby, you've been told I won't be no fool no more.
Isn't it a little bit misogynist? Since in most of your movie, the place allowed to women is very tiny.
Not in my movies, in the worlds that my movies depict. Do you understand? That in the world that my movie depicts, he's Ace, the handicapper. He's not Ace, the recently divorced. He's Nicky the gangster. He's not Nicky the missionary or Nicky the song and dance man. They do a lot of things. She's a hustler. We see her doing a lot of things. But primarily, she does not run that town. They do. That's the world that she's in.
Why did you choose Sharon Stone?
Because she really wanted to do the part, and so wanting to do the part, she had an energy and an excitement about it that made me believe that she would try her best And I got to tell you that she also had a strength of face. She has a visage. It's just fantastic, strong, very strong quality about her that reminded me actually of the real woman that it was based on. And finally, when she read for myself and De Niro, she read the scenes, and I felt that she could do it.
You getting tired of all this shit? Banging around, hustling around?
What, are you trying to handicap me?
I'm gonna do you one better. I'm trying to marry you. You wanna marry me? I'm serious. I wanna settle down, I want a family.
You got the wrong girl. Sam.
When I first went to work with Robert De Niro, I expected that he would come in and be the character, and I would come in and know nothing. He came in, and like putting on a coat that wasn't maybe his size, he worked himself into it piece by piece. And I started to understand that it's okay to experiment and to take your time. In my dreams, in my life, I thought that this moment would be the apex of my career. But in fact, it is like a new beginning for me, like a renaissance. I'm getting offered a very different kind of material from a very different kind of people. In any pursuit, when the people who are the best choose you to work with them, it elevates people's perspective of you. So immediately when Marty said, I want Sharon Stone, suddenly it was like, Sharon Stone? She must be great.
Il y a un mot qui revient 365 fois dans Casino, ce qui au bout de 2h58 représente grosso modo 2 mots par minute. Et ce n'est ni dollar ni roulette. En voici un échantillon.
And what the fuck are you doing on TV anyhow? You know I get calls from back home every fucking day. They think you went bad shit.
I'm only on TV because I gotta be able to hang around a casino. You understand that?
You
know that.
fucking
Come on.
ass. You could have had the food and beverage job without going on television. You wanted to go on TV.
Yeah, I did want to go on TV. That way I perform. I can fight back. I'm known. People see me. They know they can't fuck around me like they could if I was an unknown. That's right.
You're making a big fucking spectacle of yourself.
Me? I wouldn't even be in this situation if it wasn't for you. You brought down so much fucking heat on me. I mean, every time I meet somebody here, the big question is, do I know you?
Oh, sure.
And
Now
what do
you want to frame your fucking license on me.
No,
is that it?
Nicky, when you asked me if you could come out here, what did I tell you? I mean, you asked me, and I knew you were going to come out no matter what I said, but what did I tell you? Do you remember what I told you?
Back
Do you remember what I told you?
Minute here. 1 minute. I asked you, when the fuck did I ever ask you if I could come out here? Get this through your head, Get this through your head, you Jew motherfucker, you. You only exist out here because of me. That's the only reason. Without me, you, personally, every fucking wise guy still around, I'll take a piece of your fucking Jew ass. That way you're gonna go. Your fucking warrant don't ever go over my fucking head again. You motherfucker, you.
Qui mieux qu'un grand cinéphile pour superviser le temps d'un numéro la rédaction des Cahiers du Cinéma? La revue quadragénaire a demandé à Scorsese d'être l'ordonnateur de leur numéro 500. Petite visite au Cahiers quelques jours avant le bouclage de leur numéro spécial, aujourd'hui en kiosque.
Il n'y a pas beaucoup de cinéastes qui s'intéressent autant, non seulement au passé du cinéma, mais aussi au présent. Et je trouve ça très stimulant. On lui a un peu proposé ce projet de numéro spécial, comme ça, un peu au pied levé. Son travail, c'est de nous avoir donné des textes qui étaient inédits en France. Il a parlé des cinéastes de sa génération, De Palma, Coppola, Lucas, Spielberg, avec qui il entretient toujours des relations tout à fait personnelles. Et puis il a eu l'idée d'envoyer un questionnaire aux cinéastes contemporains, par exemple Abel Ferrara, dont il aime beaucoup Bad Lieutenant, John Carpenter, Alain Resnais, John Woo.
De Niro, ça ouvre 8 films. C'est un mot qui ouvre toute la vie de Scorsese. À partir de là, il raconte comment De Niro l'a sauvé pratiquement de la déchéance physique, de la drogue, enfin, etc. Je trouve que ce qui, moi, me plaît par rapport à ce qu'on entend d'habitude dans le discours des cinéastes, c'est que là, il y a une part de vie, quoi. Le numéro 300, moi, je me souviens, on l'avait fait avec Godard, le numéro 400 avec Van Der, c'est totalement logique que le 500 fasse avec Scorsese. Et je dirais le 600 le fera avec un cinéaste d'Asie, sûrement.
Sophie Marceau